One, he's waiting for a moment where you are alone with Robbie because he needs to know what happens between you and Robbie.
What the fuck?
Because someone else was talking to him about it. Because Ram was talking to him about it, and he was like, and Ram's like, well, the way you find out is, check to see what's happening. And so Hash is like, fuck, you're right. And then additionally, he has a second or third, a second motive for this.
Okay, got it. Cool.
This will be interesting.
This will be interesting. Whenever you're ready.
Now.
Okay. Well, Hash, at some point one of these days, while Rise, in her medical area doing her medical thing, uses his powerful security clearance to open the door. He steps on in to see what horrific sight is before him, or exotic sight.
There probably isn't much of a exotic or horrific sight. Since Rye needed to heal everyone, Rye's probably still finishing up like the documentation for everyone that they use like X amount of medicine A or had to use T amount of whatever. All the while, they are probably trying to like balance things on Robbie's head and other extremities. So Robbie's probably in like a T pose.
That's about where my non-deranged mind would have gone to with what you'd be doing with this robot.
Oh? Your mind thought of other things I'd be doing?
Yeah, you're certainly one kinky lady, he says, closing the door.
I strive my best.
Yeah. He comes on in, sees how, you are putting things on the T-posing Robbie. Sure nothing's going to fall, like some that looks kind of important, Doc.
I trust Robbie.
Looks like they're currently in just a standby mode right now. I don't really know how they can catch it.
Oh no, you don't understand. Robbie is always ready, as quick as a whip, to take off whenever I need him to. So if anything falls, he'll catch it. I trust him.
So you're stallion in steel armor, then, eh?
Definitely.
Well, he slaps Rye on the shoulder, like, gentleman, like pulls her close into like a one-sided hug, regardless of if she tries to break free or not. How are you doing?
She chuckles. Oh, I'm doing just fine, just fine.
You sure you're doing just fine? That was some heavy fucking combat shit y'all went through.
It was, but I think the most ruthless part of it is all the paperwork. Looks like the stacks.
Well, that is quite a bit. Surprised you're still using like actual paper. You and Amanda, I swear.
I guess it's a siren thing.
No, I think it's just a YouTube thing.
Paper's nice.
Your paper cuts on paper.
That's true, but you get to like practice different techniques, and it's good practice for other hand uses as well.
Like what?
I think your devious mind can think of a few things. And she just like does writing in the air, but it's like very suggestion.
His eyes clearly follow as he's just silent for a couple moments as he's just like, man, but I think my mind can certainly figure that out. Didn't know you're into that sort of thing, but whatever swings your boat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Swing your boat? No, rock your boat. Yeah.
That's better. That does have better.
Well, Never been on an ocean. Never been on a boat.
Oh, you should try it sometime.
Nah.
Hmm? What? Afraid of water?
Nah.
Just not interested in boats.
Oh. Would be interested in a boat. Boat. Goes on water. Ooh, it floats. Ooh, I can float.
I mean, there are some fun things you can do with boats.
Name 3 fun things you can do on a boat, but you can't do off a boat.
Speed racing?
You can do it off a boat.
Okay, but not by yourself. You need a medium, of course.
You can do it on a dirt track and do it in space. You can,
Yes, but you still need a
Station.
vehicle. You still need a vehicle to do that,
boat's a
and
vehicle.
a boat can be one of those vehicles. Yes,
Yeah,
so it does
it's
count
not,
still.
but it's not something you have to have a boat to do.
Okay, I'll give you that one then. Let me think. Boat activities. Oh, parasailing.
Fuck is parasailing?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you've skydived before, right?
You mean for fun? Or you mean for work?
Both.
Nope, not for fun. Yeah, I plummeted to the planet a couple of times,
Right.
more than a couple of times.
So imagine, imagine not the plummeting part, but where you pulled your chute. That part.
You mean the part where you want to vomit?
Yes, that part.
Yeah.
Except less vomiting and more, less
Free falling?
vomiting and free falling. A little bit less than that too. You're at a good kind of altitude, like not even that high off the ground really, or I guess above the ocean. And you're just like leisurely flying about with a little parachute off the back of a boat.
Can't you do that on the land? Just
Are you
find it,
okay?
find a desert.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm getting this straight. Are you looking for things that only you can do on a
Yeah.
boat?
Yeah.
Right. So parasailing is only a boat thing. Anything else, and it's called something else differently.
Okay.
But if you mean like generalized activities, that at least at the rate that you're generalizing them, I
Yeah.
think you can do anything anywhere.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So boats are useless.
When you think like that, I guess they are.
Thanks for agreeing with me, Rai.
I always here to be supportive.
Thanks.
I am going to take you parasailing.
Is that so?
Yep, or windsurfing.
Windsurfing.
Mm-hmm. You'll see.
What's different about
Oh
windsurfing?
no, I'm not even gonna spoil that one.
Okay. Is that like a no?
Think about it.
I know what surfing is.
Mhm.
That's where you're on like a fucking plastic board and you're trying to go in with the wave, right?
Yes.
Trent showed me at one time.
He would show. He's like very like mumbles like looking off to the side like Trent would show. Trent would. Yeah. That's not like a Trent thing to do.
So, but isn't it the same thing as dune riding? Just sand instead of water.
Yes. Again, if we're going with your generalization of most things, then yes, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's why I came in here. Slaps, gently slaps her again. All right, now I remember. So,
Was
are
it
you?
ask me about different water-based activities?
No, I wasn't asking about different water-based activities. While I'm sure that it would be fantastic to see you in your bathing suit or lack thereof, considering what you normally wear.
I mean, I wear some pretty tasteful things.
He raises a brow, and then he simply says, You're wearing laced up thigh highs right now.
And they look amazing on me, do they not?
They certainly do.
Well, then I'm doing it right.
No questions there about doing it wrong. It's absolutely correct. However, point is, coming in here to make sure that you're feeling all right, because I know you've seen combat before. At least you said you have, but this is this is a bit of a tough one, right?
It was alright.
All right, you can level with me.
I've seen worse, Ash.
Hey, doesn't matter that we've seen worse or not. Matters of if you're doing all right. I know some people have, seen all sorts of wild crap, and every time they see it, they still get the queasies,
Right. Well, I'm doing alright. I was a little stressed out at a few moments, and not because of what was happening mostly, but just based upon my ability to be able to render assistance to others. That can be solved when we get back to civilization. I can buy a few upgrades here and there to maybe, hopefully, have myself feel less stressed out about my supply, right?
Well, we are going to go back to Mouse shortly, so you'll be able to get some civilization there.
And then after we're done salvaging everything else.
Well, that's the plan. But if you're not feeling too hot about it, the entire, situation or stuff like that, can't talk to me about it.
I know.
I was a dropper.
I know.
All right.
I'm not too terribly stressed out about it. It was
All
pretty
right,
shitty.
okay. Yeah. Uh,
Those robots can do some work.
yeah. Well, so, where the fuck did that leg even come from?
Which one?
Well, the one you gave to your buddy, too.
Oh, I always keep a few spare parts around here.
Keep a couple spare limbs around.
In
You are a
case.
collector or something?
No, that's in case of emergencies.
Well, it's a good thing you had that spare hanging around.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a few fingers around here too. And a hand.
And I'm sure that all of those get plenty of use in lubricant. Am I correct?
No, actually. They're
No?
on ice.
Oh, so they're kept sterilized.
Pretty much.
But pretty much doesn't raise my confidence in the situation.
Well, they'll work. At least until we get back to Grand Old Civilization, where then I would suggest that we seek proper replacement. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but they don't exactly match.
Fair enough. Well, that's it for me. My curiosity's been stated. Made sure you were okay.
Glad to see you.
Hey, I'm open right now. Says a biggest shit-eating grin.
Of course you are.
Like a book.
Always a good read.
That I am. If you are up for that, let me know. These pants will be off in a second.
Oh, I'm sure.
However, if you're not feeling up for that right now, I can head on my way, Yeah, and he does let go.
Anyway, for now, but perhaps the next time you have a checkup.
All right, I'll let you know. might need a hand with putting down some swelling later on. Build up a stress, all that fun stuff.
Oh, can't have
But,
that.
I know, but enjoy your time with your statue here. And don't overwork yourself, okay, Rai?
Well, you know me, work hard, party hard.
Hey, so I said don't overwork yourself. We're not going to be able to party for a little bit.
Oh, I'll find my party. She says as she like adds like another little like cup or something to Rafi.
See you around, Rai.
See you around, Hash.
He'll head off.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
There you go.